Hey everyone,
Welcome back to Pop Draw.
and today we're going to be drawing a holiday flash based on the Funko Pop design. So I'm going to start by going towards the middle of my paper, and I'm going to draw a line that goes across horizontally like that. Now I'm going to come over to the left side of that line, and I'm going to curve it up right there. And I'll curve it up over on the right side too. And then on both sides of that, we're going to bring it down diagonally. And then right in the middle of those, we're going to draw a circle. And this is going to be for his nose. And then we're going to connect the circle to these lines that we drew by drawing two diagonal lines upward. And then we're going to finish off the rest of his head shape. So I'm going to go back over to the left side, and I'm going to draw a line that kind of curves up and comes out this way. Out and then bring it up to about right here. And then we'll go over to the right side and start curving this line up. This one's not going to curve up as much. It'll stop about right there. And at that point, I'm going to draw a C shape that starts right here, and it's going to come through that line that we drew and then up and around right there. And then we're going to draw a curved line towards the top of this C shape. It goes out like that and then curves around. And then I'll bring that line back around and draw another curved line that forms that lightning bolt kind of thing on the side of his head. I'll add like a tiny little line right there. And then I'm going to draw a line on the top of that that comes up a little bit right there, and it's going to stop about right there because he's going to have like reindeer antlers on. And then I'm going to draw another line right next to that right here. And then I'll go back over to the left side, and we're going to draw his first ear over here. So this one's going to come up and curve around like that. And then I'll curve that back down right here. And then I'll draw a curved line in between that ear shape there. And then we'll add another shape that's inside this one that goes on the inside of it to form like that inside of the ear part. And then I'm going to connect this line back over to this line right here. Or actually, we're going to kind of bring it down a little bit. We're going to draw kind of a tiny little line right here. And so we're going to draw a line that goes around and connects back over to this part here. And then we're going to draw the other ear. So this one's going to come up about right here. I'm going to draw a line across right there. And we'll do kind of the same thing we did over here, except he's facing this way. So this ear is going to be a little bit bigger than this one was. So we'll draw a line over the top like that. And then bring it back down. And then we'll add another shape in the inside. Just kind of go around the inside like this. And then to finish off the headband that's holding these ears on, we're going to draw a line that starts about right here, and it's going to end over here. So I'll start it right here, and it's going to start off thin and then get kind of thicker as we go along the top, and then we'll connect it back over to about right there. And so now we're going to draw the antlers, and I'm going to start by drawing a line that comes up from right here. It's going to curve up and then around like that. And then we'll go over to the other side and draw another line that curves up and around like that. And we'll bring it up and draw one more point here. And then we'll connect this point and this point with a bigger line that curves around the top. And then we'll go over to the left side and draw the other antlers. So this one's going to come up and curve about right here. Draw a point there. And then bring it up further to the top. We'll add another point here. And then one more point right here that comes down and connects it back to the headband there. And so now we're going to draw his eyes. And we're going to start by going over on the right side and drawing a circle. Then I'll draw another circle over on the left side. And then we're going to draw the outline of his mask. So this is like another kind of like teardrop shaped thing around the eyes. I'm going to start by drawing the right one. It's just going to be like a curved line that comes around like this and then loops back around and comes back to that point there. And then we'll draw the left one. And since he's facing this way, this one can be a little bit shorter than the other one was. And this one will go to about the end of this line here. So now we finished the head, and we're going to go down and start drawing the body. So I'm going to start by drawing a line about right here that curves down. And then I'll draw another line right here. And this line here is actually the start of the bag that he's going to be holding. And so off of that line, I'm going to draw a line that curves down right here. And that's going to start to be his hand there. And I'll draw another line that curves over like this. And then back down again. I'll add a tiny little line right here for his thumb. And then for his fingers, we'll just draw a few lines in between here. And then for his arm, I'm going to draw a line that curves down right here. And another line that curves around like that. And then we're going to finish off that bag shape by drawing a line that starts about right here and comes down and curves around like that. And then I'll add one tiny little line right here. And then we're going to go up to about right here where we do the C shape. And we're going to bring like a giant line that goes around and curves all the way back to about right here. So that finishes off the bag that he's holding. And then I'm going to go below this arm here, and I'm going to draw a line that curves down right here and goes across. And then another line that curves down right here and then goes across right there. And then I'll connect this line with this line. And then I'll add a tiny little line that goes out from that. And this one's going to be a little bit longer on the top there. And then I'll curve that line down right here. And then draw another curved line right on top of that to finish off the foot there. And then for his other foot, this one's going to come down right here. And then I'll draw another line right next to that. And then real quick before we finish that off, I'm going to draw the tip of the bag coming through his hand right here. It's going to be like just a curved line right here. And then we can go ahead and make this line a little bit longer to come down to his hand there. And then I'm going to draw a line across these two lines here. And then we're going to draw his last foot by drawing a line that comes down right here. And then we'll bring it across. And then one more line down right here. And then that curved line on the top to finish off his foot. And then we're going to add a little bit of lightning surrounding his feet. And you don't have to do this exactly like ours, but you can just draw some like zigzag lines that go across, connect them through both of the feet here. Add a few more between here. And then, after you're done with that, we're going to switch over to our thin tip Sharpies, just add a bit more tiny details. The first thing we're going to do is add kind of a decorative lightning pattern on his hand right here. So this is going to be like a zigzag line that goes across like that. And then we'll draw another zigzag line below that. It's kind of like parallel to it. And then we're going to draw a little bit of that just barely on his waist, right below his arm here. And then we're going to draw the lightning symbol on his chest. So I'm going to draw not a full circle, but kind of like a quarter circle across the top, because you're not going to be able to see all of it with the way he's facing. And then we're going to draw that lightning pattern, just a zigzag kind of. Now, one more thing we're going to add is his other arm, and this is just going to be like a little tiny curved line about right here, because his arm is facing backwards behind him, the other direction, so you won't be able to see all of it at the angle he's on. But that finishes it for the drawing, and we'll come back to you once we finish coloring.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video.
Thank you to Nathan Berry for suggesting the Flash.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below what you want us to draw next.
Thanks for watching.